Hey, what's up, folks? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're talking about the TNT title right now, the TNT Championship. Um, Not gonna drag this out or whatever. In my opinion, AEW is doing the best job at building a title I have seen in decades. Um, we're not gonna say it's like one of the most prestigious titles as of yet or anything like that. But the marketing and the thought process behind this title, it just speaks volumes to me on the ingenuity put forth by AEW to build prestige for this title. Now, is it the finished product? Cody's come out and said, hey, it's not the finished product. You hear a lot of people complaining about how the title looks. Um, Maybe the next champion will use the finished title. I'm not sure if it's done or not. But Cody said that this is the title he won at Double or Nothing, and this is the title he will be using while he is TNT champion, which I can't fault him for that. I love everything they're doing with this title. There hasn't been a TNT title match that I haven't been drawn to. Can you really say there was a TNT title match that has been boring? And you got to give credit to Cody. You got to give credit to Cody for that, man, because he's facing various people weekly, various styles. A Jungle Boy is not going to be the same as a Eddie Kingston, or a Jake Hager is not going to be the same as a Sonny Kiss. I mean, these are people that he's, seeing week by week defending this title, and he hasn't had a boring match for this title yet. Excuse me. Um, Eddie Kingston, this match right here, this past week was probably the best match to me. It was up there with the inaugural championship match between Cody and Lance Archer. I thought that match was excellent. Um, a lot of people will say the Jake Hager match was great until the finish. I think there's some storytelling that they're going to come back to later on with that finish. That's just my opinion. But like, there's so much excitement that is built around this title that people are not talking about, and that's me. That's me right now talking about the things that are being built around this title. When Cody said that he will be a fighting champion, whether it be people in this company, within, well, outside the gates of the company, and this, that, and the third, they were serious. I mean, in 2 week, what, almost, you had Ricky Starks first. Ricky Starks came in not on the AEW contract, left with a contract, which AEW was smart to put this guy under contract, because I thought he was still on the NWA contract at the time. But Ricky Starks blew me. He caught me by surprise. He caught me by surprise when he came for his defense. Well, he came for his title opportunity. Excuse me. It shocked me, and that's when that statement that people outside of AEW can get a title shot. I then started to take that seriously when I first seen Ricky Starks. And this past week we had Eddie Kingston, another guy, not a part of AEW. Hopefully they will sign him because he has a place in AEW. And my next video is going to address where I feel that place would benefit him and a couple of other people. I'm not going to spoil that for right now. Watch the next video. But he caught me off of he caught a lot of people by surprise. A lot of people said he was going to show up. A lot of people he caught by surprise by showing up. They had an excellent match. Probably top two for the title history. As far as, like, if I were grading the title defenses, it would be top two, maybe even one. This week we got Warhorse. Everybody's been calling for Warhorse. I called for Warhorse. I'm a fan of Warhorse. There's a ton of Warhorse fans. I'm a fan of his inside the ring and outside of the ring for what he represents. Good character. Good character guy, meaning as his personality and everything else. Very motivational person. I feel he definitely deserves an opportunity. I'm glad he's finally getting his opportunity. But where do we go after Warhorse? I, I would be shocked if Warhorse goes over in this match. I really would. Considering, like I said, they have plans for each one of their titles, and their plans usually show. So for Warhorse to go over, that means they planned Warhorse to have gone over this entire time, which is crazy, you know, because like I said, as far as we know, Warhorse isn't even under contract. So I don't see anybody not under contract going over, but they are building the prestige of this title through people not under contract, through people, especially the younger personnel they have there at AEW. They are really doing a great job of building this title up. Right now, this is probably the best secondary title in all of wrestling, unless you want to maybe say the IWGP Intercontinental title, maybe say the Intercontinental title in the WWE. I'm not going to go as far as the United States title, but right now the IWGP Intercontinental title is held by the IWGP champion, which is Evil. So, what are they going to do with that? I don't know. Um, AJ Styles is holding the Intercontinental Championship. He just won a tournament for it. Um, would you consider, let's say, what he's the only defender against Matt Riddle thus far? Would you say that one Matt Riddle defense is equivalent to what's been going on in AEW with the TNT title? It'd be, yeah, I'd be hard pressed to say that. But like I said, I'm not trying to really make this a very long video, which I have already, in my opinion. I love everything they're doing with this title. I love everything they're doing with it. I want to follow the story of the title itself and Cody. They are telling the story with this title, folks, if you are really paying attention. And this is one of the best storytelling, um, one of the best ways to tell a story with a title I've seen in a while. I've really seen in a while. This shows they're making this title matter, and they're doing a hell of a job by doing it. And I just I can't wait to Wednesday to see where they go with Warhorse and Cody. And I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not sure if ROH has him under contract or not, but I would not be surprised one day we see Danhausen attempt to go for this title. So if you're a Danhausen fan, there's reason to be optimistic if he has not signed to ROH. Just saying. Anyway, see you next video. And like, subscribe, you know, comment. Let's get the conversation going on about TNT title. I'll let you go.